Good morning, everyone. Welcome to Rich Kids Craft Corner. Today is going to be fun because I have a new camera. Can you see a little bit better on it? Please give me a thumbs up if you can see a little bit better on it. I think it works. Jeff thinks it works. And I'm going to just bring it just down just a tad bit more. And you get to see a close-up of what I'm doing. I think that works so brilliant. Don't get me wrong, I had the other camera, but I love this camera. I am actually very happy with this camera. And I am on. Hi, everyone. Jeff, can you check and see if anyone's there? Audie said I told her I was coming on earlier than normal.
She might not be back from work soon.
Today's the day where she's actually...
here.
She is?
Yeah, she's here.
Okay, cool. I don't know what's going on with my restream. It's not showing anybody's writing. But that's okay. It's okay as long as you watch and see if they're typing.
Yeah.
But it's a brand new camera, guys. Isn't this amazing? I mean, you can see close up my hands. Before you couldn't. It was too far down. I got a new camera for taking pictures with. That is exceptionally even better than my Coolpix, which is amazing. I'm so happy.
Now that everything's settled and down to slide.
So, yeah, I'm very, very excited about how all it's going to turn out. So, good morning, Audie. Good morning, Jeff. Good morning, Dimitri. I'm getting a very soft drink in my throat. Well, coffee. It's not really soft drink, but you know what I mean. And so, I have ideas of doing a chunky look. So what I'm thinking of when I'm explaining a chunky, I call it chunky, whatever, it's still chunky. The chunky part will go up on the top right up in here. So when it's upside down, it'll look really unique. And then the rest will be like dark blue and all that. Let me know your thoughts. I think that would be kind of cool. Hate when my throat decides to say, I'm not going to let you do this. I'm not going to let you do anything. I've had that happen a couple times where my throat goes, nope, not working. Okay. 3 things I need to get clear. I have to redo these because they didn't turn out. Nope, there's 5 of them that didn't turn out. So I have to, sand it down, redo it, and it's ready. As you can tell, I messed up on it. You can see the little bit of, what is it called? Bend in. Doesn't look right. Something I made you, Audie, broke, which angers me. I have to redo that if I can. If I have any more of the little darling Margles, I can't think. Darling little, I know what I'm thinking of. It'll come to me. It's too early in the morning to think. But I'm here. I am actually 100% here. Are you one of the good ones? Yeah, you are. Oh, excellent. I could use you. Crunchy. So yeah, I've had things were falling down. Something that I made you a while back with that gorgeous ladybug thing broke. I'll show it to you after I fix my chair back up. I hate this chair. I don't hate the chair. I just hate that it keeps, falling down. Where it goes? What did I do with it? Yeah, there it is. I told you I would show it to you. I also going to show you things I got in the mail today. Well, not today, yesterday. But as you can tell, this side broke off. I wasn't very happy. Wasn't very happy about that, so I'm trying to figure out how to fix it. So, just wanted to show you that it broke. Wasn't too happy about that. My ankle is much better. Although I am waiting for something to come in the mail.
Yep, all you had to do was buy something and then it got better.
No, I don't think so.
That's how it works.
Because it twists too easy. So, even when it's not twisting, it still twists too easy. Wouldn't you agree, guys?
Mm-hmm.
It just twists too easy. So we're going to be pouring resin. We're going to do resin today. I know you're going to be lurking. That's fine with me. You can lurk. But I'm not happy with the fact that that thing broke. It was like, no, why did it break? And I am thinking of, this one turned out fine. Well, sort of fine. I have to make another one like this for on top of this. So I have a lot I have to do today, and I don't know how I'm going to do it. But this is what it was going to go on, like that. Because it has too many little holes, like little bubbles and stuff, and you don't want bubbles in your stuff. But tell me, is this camera much better than the other camera? Just tell me, yes or no. Is it much better or is it worse? I think it's much better. I don't think it's going to act up like it did before. I think it's going to work out fine. But please let me know your thoughts. What is this for? Oh, that's my other camera. This is the other camera I used. Lots of times I used this camera all the time when I was doing lives. Now I can show you the camera now. This is my camera I was using. This is the newer camera. So, you guys can let me know what you think. I'm very excited. I hope it turns out really well. But we'll see. So, first things first, let's work on some cute. I'm going to work on a chunky glitter one right here first. And then I'll work on something else. But I wanted you to see I'm going with a chunky glitter, which means that I'm trying to make a decision if I want to use this one or this one. You can choose. Even the camera shows it up better. Oh, my word. I love this new camera. Sorry. Do you want me to use the blue or you want me to use this, it's called holographic type of colors. It's a purple, blue, green color. Let me know. I'm just curious what you guys will think. No one? Okay. I know you said you're lurking, but I kind of want an idea. Don't get me wrong. I think this would look good with it, but I think this would be very interesting with it. Because it has an iridescent look to it. It's called, iridescent phantom purple glitter. Although I think this would be better with it. We'll go with that since no one's answered. So, So I'm very excited though. I am quite excited. Of course it would go on it. That's fine. Okay. So we're going to do 2060, I think it is. Yeah, 2060. So good morning, everyone. I'm in a good mood this morning. It is cold here in Australia and is technically 100% winter.
What's going on here? Oh, measuring. Oh.
So yeah, I'm here, guys. I'm on time. Yeah, 30. So 3070, I think it is. 30 plus. So half and half. So 30 would be 50, right? So it would have to.
Half of 30?
Half of 30 plus.
You want half of 30 is 15. And 30 and 15 is 45.
So up to 70.
What? What are you trying to do?
It's 1 to 2.
So you want a 30 and a 15?
No, 30 and 50 would equal 70.
30 and 50 is 80.
80. Thank you. Is that half and half?
What did you start with?
30. 30 milliliters.
And half of 30 is 15, which makes you up to 45.
Plus, so honey, it's 1 to 2.
Yeah.
So I need an extra volume.
You need to go 1 to 2 again.
No. The 2 is this. So it's 45. I need.
You want half of 45? Do you want half of 45, yes or no?
No.
Or do you want double 45?
No, I want double of 30.
60.
So.
And if you want 60 plus 45, that's 105.
No, it's 30 plus 60 is 90.
30 plus 60 is 90, yes.
Okay. So 30 plus 60 is 90. And my alarm clock went off. Can you guys hear me? Give me a thumbs up if you can hear me. I can't tell if anyone can hear me at all. Oh, this is frustrating. Dismiss. And it's my ankle, and my ankle's doing much better. Oh. Awesome. Did you see what broke? I wasn't too happy about it. Pardon me. Okay, there we go. Please stop falling. Please. Nope. I did buy that other thing to put underneath it.
Yeah, but I know where it is.
I know where it is.
Well, that's good. Maybe
but this is too short for me.
Well, after, fix it this time. Don't keep putting it off. This is your problem.
No, I'm not putting nothing off.
Well,
anyway, if I'm coming in fine, that's awesome. I'm going to be a little bit shorter than my normal shortness. Do you love the new camera? Please give me a thumbs up if you love the new camera, or tell me you love the new camera. Did you see what happened to your item? Not your item, but you know, the thing that I made. Again, I'll show it to you. It broke on the side. I'm not very happy about that. I'm trying to figure out how I can fix it. So that's going to be fun. Don't know how it happened. And then I asked about the changes of glitters. If you want me to use the whatever. If you want this glitter right here, or if you want, where's the other one? This glitter right here. That's true, but I got to figure out how to fix it, or just say I'll redo it and make a new one, or something. I'll do something. Something will happen. Number one, you go over here. So, yeah. And I don't like how short I am right now. I'm 5'9". Shaded. Well, I could bring it closer with the other one and bring it in and add another camera. I can do that. A dark blob? Really? Jeff, what are you seeing?
Yes.
Are you seeing my clouds? Are they really a dark blob?
Yeah. As you said yourself, this new camera is darker.
Yeah, the new camera is darker, but we can add the old camera to it. You're gonna love that.
Do we really have them both up at once?
Okay. Extra camera. And that one has this one right here. No. And that one can be right here. Not sure how I'm going to put it up, but yeah. Or I can set it on here. Not sure how this is going to work, but we'll see. I don't know. I mean, it's not as durable as it used to be. Well, there you are. And we'll switch it to this one. We'll switch it to that one. So there's the difference. One is like this, and the other one is darker. But you can see the darkness against this, so you can actually see when I'm pouring. The other one's lighter, this one's darker. So this one right here, the one that you see tapping, that one's darker. This one is my old one, and it's lighter. But you can actually, and it's, the difference between the two is this one was more too far away, while this one's up close. That's another thing. Here, I'll show you the difference. This one was up here, about the same distance. So, yeah. I don't know. I don't know how it'll work. We'll try it out. And this one I can use as a second camera for later on in the room. Plus, it doesn't help that this room is dark anyways. So I just thought you would see the difference. But it's more clearer too. I thought it was more clearer, but Jess says it's dark. And I was mentioning it's pretty dark. So I'm going to bring this closer so you can see what I'm doing here. So, like I said, not sure how I feel about it. I don't know how to make it lighter. I could tweak it and see if I can make it lighter. I don't know. Let's check and see if I can tweak it. Let's see if I can tweak it. Camera. Whoops, sorry. Let's see if I can tweak this. Video settings. High definition. Auto. Standard definition. High definition. Not sure. Yeah, my gloves are very dark. But I'm wearing black gloves, which doesn't help matters any. But we'll work something out. So I can go in there, I can go there, I can go there. Now we're going to mix this in here. We're going to take this one right here, and we're going to pour about this much in. I can go back in there. And we're going to mix some of this fun one. About that much dark, this blue color. And then we're going to mix it all in to look really interesting. Because we are using chunky glitter. Chunky or chunky glitter. I mean, I am using this so you can see this right here. As you can tell, my gloves are a little bit closer so you can actually see it. It's right here. I couldn't bring it down even closer. This actually brings it down even closer. Not sure what to do about the darkness. I have to check into that later. So right now we are mixing this chunky glitter, and we are going to add a little bit of shimmer ghost blue. Not much, just a little. If I can find what I had originally, which I can't for some odd reason find it. But yeah, things have been breaking. It's like, what in the world is going on? Just going to take this much. Shimmer Ghost Blue. And we're going to mix that Shimmer Ghost Blue into this because it makes it nice and pretty. And it has like a shimmery look to it. Then I'll add a dark blue color to it after I'm done. But this is just to give it like a ghosty look to it on the top. So let's see what we can do. This is the Chunky Glitter. And this is a Chunky Glitter. As you can tell, let's bring this down just a tad. Don't want to touch it. It gives it a little bit more definition of the color. Well, it does to me. But we need to use this. Not that. Not that. That can go right down there. And we can pull this to the side. My goal is to have this where it's really showing that chunky glitter part at the very bottom. That's my goal. Because they'll sink to the bottom, and that was my goal, is to let that little dark blue part of it will sink to the bottom. Because you don't want this to be technically, as you see, the bubbles are coming up, and that's a good thing. That's one thing I wanted, is those bubbles to come up. So that chunky glitter is going to actually bring it up to the top. Now if I could find a piece of wire or something, we'll be doing good. Now I'm going to be aiming this down this way a little bit more because I don't want you seeing what I'm doing. Yuck, yuck, yuck. There we go. Okay, I'm using this to take the bubbles out. So we have it set up where it just pops the bubbles. And that's one thing I wanted, is to pop those bubbles. Keep going around the whole thing. And then go in there. And it's popping those bubbles the way I imagined it's supposed to. Now, we're going to bring this into that little section right in there. Do not grab that. Good. We're going to bring this over there. Okay. And you are not going on the ground. Okay. So we got that. That's fine. Now, we are going to show you the end results of this chunky glitter. I thought the chunky glitter, this thing right here, will be amazing because it's going to be showing. It's going to sink to the bottom. And that was my goal. And that's my goal. I wanted it to sink to the bottom. Yeah, they are. They're stark and they're there. Sorry about that. You can see the darkness of the blue compared to the other one. That's why I will later on get a better camera than this, but I was trying to get it so it would stop doing that where it shuts off and closes off and comes back on, closes off and comes back on. That was my goal. How many times did that camera just go off and on, off and on, off and on, and there was technical difficulties all during that time. There isn't this time, is there? It is. It's a teal color. It's not really a light blue. It's actually a teal. Pretty interesting, the stark color. It's not really technically a light blue at all. It's a teal. So if you're wondering why I keep pushing it over more and cleaning up a little bit and then going back and doing it again, it's to make certain I got the right area I wanted done. Now, because we're going to change the color on the top to a dark blue to finish it off. And I think that will make it look really pretty. That ghost blue, and then you'll see. Of course it's not coming off. No. Oh, I found out the name of my my grandchild. I have her name now. And what's hilarious is she was born exactly.
Don't go giving away.
I'm not giving the birthday.
Family stuff.
I'm not giving the birthday. I'm just saying.
You know you wouldn't name your children, so don't name your grandchildren.
I'm not naming the grandchildren. I'm not doing that. I'm just saying. The one thing I'm mentioning is their birthdays. Their birthdays are exactly the same day as the firstborn grandchild. the second grandchild's birthday is exactly the same day as the firstborn grandchild. Find that quite interesting. Wouldn't you? Quite interesting. Maybe that's not the one I wanted to use. Maybe it's this I wanted to use. Yeah. Yeah. So I do know the name of my second grandchild, but find it interesting that the poor baby was born exactly the same day as the firstborn. Same month, different year, but same day. That's quite interesting and rare. Wouldn't you agree, dear?
What's interesting and rare?
Being born on the same day as your first grandchild.
Yes, yes.
Very rare.
Several years apart, but yes.
Several years apart, but the same day. Same exact day. Just wow. Exactly, Audie. Wow. That's not what I wanted. I'm making a mess today. Look at my hand. Ah!
What? Yes, dear, blue. Good.
Yeah, it's fine. It's just hilarious.
Get the stuff on your hands first without wiping it all over the place.
Oh dear. I just made a mess, guys. Woohoo! Like I always do. Oh, well, that's fine. It's going to be that color blue anyways, but yeah. Okay. Good morning, Rivka. So, yeah, I was planning on doing blue anyways. By the way, this is eye candy blue. I love the vibrant color of the blue. Can't wait till it mixes really well. I'm going to add just a hint of shimmery blue after I figure out what I did wrong here. It's like, yes, what a mess. Wow. Oh. Okay, now we're going to be back to where you guys can see what I'm doing. We're going to mix this very shimmery blue, and it actually shimmers. It's a dark blue, and I wanted to do a dark blue on the top, but I wanted the other part of the blue, so it's like an oceany feel, if that makes sense. So that shimmer blue will add a little bit of contrast to it. That was my goal. Wouldn't you agree, dear?
What are you trying to do?
That shimmery blue will add a little contrast to the deal. It makes it look like it's ocean foam, and this color right here will have like a little, it's chunky, so when it's chunky it will be very interesting.
Okay, but this morning the ocean foam might have ice in it.
I like that. Jeff goes and says, well, today the chunky, well, not chunky, but the ocean foam will have ice in it because it's so cold here. That's so funny. Oh, I'm dealing with it. But then again, I used to live in cold. Don't you remember?
I think you've already achieved absolute zero, and just anything you put on makes you warmer. Whereas I'm still getting there.
Yep. And you can see, let's see if you guys can see this. Dark blue. All the way across. And as you can see, look at that blue. And it's that dark, for real. This one shows light, but it's that dark, for real. So amazing. I love the contrasting of the colors. What do you think? Is it pretty? So what I'm trying to do is almost like a foam. You bring up the foam of the white, and everything else is going to sink to the bottom to make it really vibrant and really good. And I'll do pink later. I'm not going to do pink today because I just didn't. I was planning on doing the pink, but I was like, wait a minute, I have the blue to finish up too that has the dolphins on it. Then I have the one with the roses, so that one will get done. And it really shows how dark this color really is. I mean, it is a dark blue anyways. So it's really cool. And then to top it off, it just gives it a little feel of an oceany film. An oceany feel. I like how that's going to turn out. I think that's going to be very pretty when it's all done and said and done. Now we'll go and take a little bit of the fire. It helps clear up the this part right here. There was a lot of bubbles. So that one is done. Look at that. Isn't that gorgeous? I can't wait till it comes out. Can you turn it off for me?
Oh, where is it? Is it in your pocket?
Yeah, I can't get it. So let me go put this on the thing to get charged. Let's go get this thing dried.
Put it away to cure.
Yep.
I'm going to go check my breakfast.
Look at that. Isn't it gorgeous?
Seems gorgeous, yeah.
Really pretty. Hope it turns out as well as I'm hoping it will. It's not going on one side, it's not going on the other side. It's perfect. So yeah, that's the first one. First pour today. Come on, chair. Stay up. I don't like when it goes down. Of course, I'm going down. First I go up, then I go down. It's okay. It's all fine. So what we're going to do, it just, one thing is my chair keeps going up and down, up and down, up and down. So we're going to pour this dark blue and then the top. So I think that will look good. Little toe beans of blue. Toe beans of blue. And I'm just using up the blue now because it needs to be used up. I have two colors that need to be used up. And then we have this part right here. I love the contrast of color with the two different and this one is not supposed to break down like the other one did. You know how the other one kept oh, I'm not gonna work for you type of attitude. Well, this one's like, I'm brand new, I'm gonna work perfect for you. That was my goal. Because I'm tired of the thing, technical difficulties is kind of crazy. It kept doing technical difficulties all the time. So, of course. And that's the toe beans. The toe beans of dark blue. I could probably put the other blue on it. So we're going to clean this off first. And then, because I'm checking the time, I'm doing good on time. I'm very happy with that. I did it this way because I have a meeting today at 10 o'clock. So I decided, well, the best way to deal with this is go early. Go earlier than you normally do. Then you can say, yes, I did do my work. Yes, I did do the thing I said I was going to do. And that's what I'm doing. Oh, miracles. Of course you're going to go over in that little section when I told you not to go into that little section. So we're going to move some things around on here. Right now I'm cleaning the little part on the bottom part clean off because that ends that. Now, we have a problem. We have this little section right here. This little section right here. And it decided, I don't like it there. So we're going to overflow and go every which way on you. But I love this vibrant blue. Oh, such a gorgeous blue. Now, I always wear gloves when I'm working with resin. It's just a thing I do because I'm going to clean this little section up. You are not supposed to be in that little section at all. And I'm going to use this little thing right here to clean that little section. You are not to be in that little section at all. Okay. And wipe up the mess that you made. Yeah, that looks better. The toe beans are not in the wrong little section. Now we're going to clean this little section real quick. Right here. Yes, I get very precise when it comes to my resin piece. I don't want that. I have a certain way I want it to go, and it's not going the way I want it to go. So, best thing to do is fix it so it does go the way you want it to go. Because I only want the toe beans this dark blue. I don't want it in everywhere else, you know. I think I got it in that one section that I didn't. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this and take it over here and clean up this little section right here. Clean that up. Clean that up. That little section there up. That little section there up. And that little section, oh, Murgle's up. Almost had it until it grabbed it. There, the toe beans are all fixed, and now we can pour this little section right here, because we still have this. We still have this one. I might just do this where the toe beans go out in somewhere else and let it dry, and then we'll come and get it later on. I think that would work. Yeah, I think that will work. So I'll be right back. Move the toe beans over where it needs to go, and then we will talk about what other one I'm going to pour, because we have to finish up the other one. The toe beans will look good this way. Woo! Wow. We are going the wrong route. We are going this way. So most of it goes that way. I just saw a lot of bubbles on that baby. A lot of bubbles on that thing. Not good. A lot of bubbles. Yep, there was a lot of bubbles on it. Okay, so next one I'm going to do is something tiny. Thinking of, well, I could do this little penguin and finish it off with this color here. I could do that. But the penguin is not the only one that needs to be used. And that will get that one section cleaned up a little bit. And then I'm thinking of this section right here having this uniqueness in there. Or it could be at the very bottom. That would be very interesting. Let's do that. I think that would be very interesting to have it at the very bottom. You know, at the top. Like, okay, that would look really interesting, I think. And Jeff is shaking. He's shaking because he's so cold. It's like really cold here in Australia. Very cold, guys. It's a cold day. So yeah, I like that idea. And then, yeah, bring it out down to the bottom. Just make it really gleam. And that will look really good. Yeah, I like that. I like that. I like that a lot. And then we will kind of clean the top part off a little bit. But yeah, I like that. I think that will look really good. No bubbles. No bubbles. So there is the beginnings of that. That's good. We got that all done. Now we're going to go do clay. Today is clay and resin. Right there. Whew. Cold. Ah, cold. Yeah, my hands are going to be cold as ice today. Be right back, guys. I have to put this somewhere else to dry. It'll look amazing when it's done. But yeah, that looks good. So I'm going to throw these away real quick, guys, and then I'll be right back. going to do clay. Okay, first things first. I'm going to show you what I worked on first. These can go somewhere else. Okay. Oh, and you can go somewhere else. Look cute. I think you look really cute. Okay. Oh, wow, it's a cold day. Okay. Sorry, guys. I've been talking about it being cold. Okay, we have a problem. As you can tell, we have a problem here. This one right here is my little critter I made a while back. Beautiful eyes. Turned out really good. You know what? I'm going to switch off this one right here. It's too dark. And I'll have to figure out how to lighten it up. But it's too dark for right now. Can you hear me now? I have it plugged in now, as far as I know. Can you hear me now? Okay, cool. Okay, back to what I was saying. So this little guy, tentacles was a little too what's the word? By the way, here's the start of the other one I was working on, which is a cute little Murgles. I can't even show you it. A cute little, yeah, it's actually mirroring each other. I can hide that. Okay. Let's do that. Now, can you hear me? Is it working? Now is it working?
Don't talk about pounding that now.
Okay, cool.
Oh, okay.
Now, this is actually a chameleon. So I'm going to be working on the chameleon too. But I think this looks so cool. Look at the face. I mean, really, look at that little face. Isn't he adorable? Here's it. I don't think you can see up close. But there's adorable little face of a chameleon. Yeah, I'm going to be working on that too. Now, if I can find the tentacles I worked on. Oh, it's so cold. Ah, there's the tentacles. As you can tell, the tentacles came off. But look at how this turned out. Look at that right here. That turned out good. But it seems like the tentacles does not want to stay in place when you're working with them. It's like, I don't like you. I'm not going to do tentacles. Because that's where this is supposed to be, is right in there. And then this one right here is supposed to be right in here and holding it in place. This is what it's supposed to look like. But the tentacles do not want to hold on. No way. It's so funny. So for right now, we're going to breathe her from the tentacles until we can figure out how to fix them up. Do you agree, dear?
Yes, dear. So you can fix them up. It's just good. Stay.
Yeah. So right now, we're going to work on the little teeth. Or do you want me to work on the... No, let's work on the chameleon. I think the chameleon will work. I can work on the chameleon. I have a few things going on right now. I have a chameleon. I had the tentacle item. And then I have the start of the big thing, which I might even make smaller. But this thing right here. So I have choices here. Which one do I want to work harder on the most? Well, first things first, let's get the clay. It is cold today. It is very cold today, guys. It's cold. So I have black clay. We can work on the chameleon. We can work on this little guy right here. Or we can work on this little guy there. I have so many choices. And I think I'm going to work on... Where's my cutter? And I'm going to work on something that will cut this downward. There. So I think we're going to work on the chameleon. I think the chameleon will be worth it today. So we got the body, but I want to build up the body a little bit more. So yeah. And we have guests coming today too. Again. Boy, I'll look forward to our own place. Right now, I'm working on the body. Strengthen it. Oh, not strengthen it. So what we're going to do is actually soften the body. So you use just a little bit, not a whole lot of oil, but you use a little bit of this and you get it going. Warm it up. Come on. Warm up the clay. It's called kneading it, and right now it's not wanting to knead. It's so cold. Um, it's cold here in Australia. Very cold here. As you can tell, I have that right there. And did I put that little thing that rolls over on this bed here? There's the roller. Found my roller. We're gonna roll this so we can get it nice and kneaded. Sometimes you have to roll it to get it kneaded. Because I don't have one of those spaghetti thingies or whatever they're called. Not spaghetti, but I thought about getting it. But Jeff and I discussed some stuff and we're like, we'll wait until after we get into our new home before we allow us to get those things. I do want to show you the beading stuff that I got for the business. It's not quite working as I want it. Okay, now I can feel it's now giving me give. It's giving me some give. I do plan on doing a resin pour later on where I pour the resin and I actually make a velvet like structure. I do plan on doing one of those things later when I actually have room. I am completely out of gloves over here, except for I have the blue gloves, the light blue. I'll show you those. I still have these. I found those. Yay. So I don't need to go buying myself some more gloves. And black on black is really hard. Did you know that? Okay, now I think if I do it just right, I can probably flatten it now. Okay. And go this way. We're working on the chameleon today. That's what we're working on. I am working on the body of the chameleon. So I'm right now pushing it into this one right here. And we're going to work on the body of the chameleon. So that's good. I got the body of the chameleon I'm working on and it's looking good, but I gotta. Is this the thing I'm looking for? Oh, this will work. We want it to kind of glide into the place. Yeah, I think the chameleon will come into place right here. I love the eyes. The eyes turned out really good. One eye goes this way, one eye goes that way. And chameleons actually have their eyes going every which way. So I thought, one eye go this way, one eye go that way. Works out good. Wouldn't you agree? Where did this thing come from? You're not supposed to be there. Good. Thank you. So, yeah, the eyes of the chameleon are looking good. I need to do the little ridge right here and fix that up. Its face is looking really good, though. I love the look of the face right here. Right there's the face. And you can see the face right there. Did turn out pretty good, and I even put the nose in the right spot, too. So that's good. I like the chameleon. So we're going to work on the chameleon. I said I might work on this little guy, but I got quite a bit done on him. But he is a toughie. And every time I try and cook him in the, I'm talking about, we have, it's oven baked when you're working with polymer clay. It's oven baked. So when I say cook, I mean it goes into the oven and then, you know. And what you do is you right now knead it to where it's nice and it's so cold today too. So it could be because it's so cold that it just doesn't want to knead. So just give me a moment while I get this working. Piece of hair is in there. I like how it's turning out, but I'm not liking how it, I'm talking about on the Displacer Beast. And I'm using the roller to be my, to soften it up. Because I didn't soften it up enough. So it has to be softened up. So I'm using the little roller I have. It's not what everyone else uses. I don't have what everyone else uses, so I'm using what I got. And now we'll see if we can get it to work where it's nice and starting to be pliable. By the way, on Paleo Pines, my one character did actually get into, I think it's Rifkesh got into Arikata Village. She finally got there. Not done. She got there. She just started going there. Now it's starting to feel like it's working a little bit better. So we'll tear this off a little bit on the bottom. And we'll put it on the bottom here. And we'll work it on the bottom of the armature and everything. And we're going to use this to kind of smooth it out. Come on, smooth it out. And you can actually use your roller to kind of smooth things out on your armature or your creation. You can actually use this part right here to kind of make it nice and flat. It's getting there. It's starting to look like it's starting to get to the point where I want it. So we have that part right in here going in and bringing that little section right there up like that. And this little section right here up like this. And you just use your roller, you use anything you can to kind of bring it out. And same situation here. Just you just work on the flattening it out, making certain it's rubbed it, well, not rubbed in, but make certain it's all in to the armature or the thing that you're making. Make certain it just doesn't, it looks seamless, and you want it to look seamless. Then you go and rub your hand like this, and you rub your hand like this to kind of get it so it's nice and flattened into the creation that you're making. I'm using everything I can. I'm using my fingers. I'm using, not sure why he is showing up these little, sorry, I have to cut something off. Just take off this little glitter. Glitter everywhere, guys. Glitter everywhere. It's doing glitter everywhere. Even on his head, glitter everywhere. Hopefully I got all the glitter off. He's not supposed to be glittery. Not yet anyway. So that part right here, I'm using my fingers and I'm pushing it in and making it stay in place, and love how the head's staying on. The head is actually staying on. So I'm going to bring this up just a tad so you can see what I'm doing. The head's staying on. It's not coming off. It's secured. That's pretty good. So now we're going to just roll this in on the bottom part so we have it nice and flat, because we want this little guy to stay in place until I work on more of him. Now we'll work on a bigger piece of clay. You can go right there. Oh, Murgles. You. No hair. Oh, sorry, not hair. Murgles. Now it's called, that's condition the clay again. Come on. And because it's so cold here in Australia, it's going to be, conditioned. By the way, and this is for anyone who is believing the Earth is flat. Um, I want to bring this up. I'm sorry, it's been bothering me a little bit. I know the Earth is round, but that's neither here nor there. I want to ask a question. Why can't I see Polaris? I'm in Australia and I cannot see the Northern Star. I cannot see it. Trust me, I've been here 11 years. I've looked for the Northern Star, my husband and I both, and it's not here. Till you can explain why I can not see the Northern Star here in Australia, the Earth is not flat. It's round. That's all I'm going to say. Well, at least this part is now going down. And yes, I'm sorry I went a little. It's not really politics, but it's, people believe that the Earth is flat, which is kind of strange. But I asked a simple question: explain why we cannot see the Northern Star. Because it seems like the Messianic movement or some other place is believing the Earth is flat. I was watching Truth Unedited, and they said, "Oh, the Earth is flat," and I'm like, "No, it's not." And then I always want to go on, and I'm like, "Okay, if you believe the Earth is flat, explain why in Australia we cannot see Polaris, or the Northern Star. Explain that to me, because I want to know why. Why can we not see?" And some people will say Australia doesn't even exist. They actually said that, don't they, hon? Jeff?
What's that?
They actually say Australia doesn't exist.
Yes, a number of them do.
Or that we're all paid actors. I'm sorry, I'm not a paid actor, and I'm from America. I'm from America, so there's no way we're paid actors. I'm from America. I'm from the United States. I was born and raised there. I came to Australia, married my amazing husband of 11 years. And as you can tell, this is now being completely done. I am using, I know it sounds kind of crazy, but I'm actually using my roller to knead this this black clay. This black clay is a lot harder than the white clays. Explain that to me. Thought about making a sloth, but still didn't clean off. That died in. What happened now? No. I didn't leave, guys. I promise. My computer just went and bumped, and this thing is so freaking sensitive. This thing is so sensitive, it wants to leave. So, yeah, I want to just ask that question. I guess it's stupid to ask the question, but I mean, even in the Messianic movement, there's people who believe the Earth is flat. Oh, good! It was less than 30 seconds. Yay! And I want to know, why is it in Australia? And I'll even invite people, come to Australia. Come to Australia yourself and see if you can see the Northern Star. Then tell me. The Earth is flat. Come to Australia. Look up in the sky. Then tell me the Earth is flat. Go ahead and do that. I don't believe there is an ice wall in Antarctica. Don't believe that. It's quite funny, to be honest, in my book, that people believe the Earth is flat. It's like, what? We're in Australia. In Australia, the Earth is not flat. We do not see Polaris. We do not see what you call the Northern Star here. See it? Mm-mm. I'm trying to get this so it's nice and flat, because you have to work it out. You have to work it so it's finally soft and pliable. It's not easy doing that. But yeah, I welcome people coming. I welcome people coming. Don't you, honey?
Oh yeah.
I welcome anyone to come to Australia, look for the Northern Star. Stay here for about 2 weeks, maybe 3 weeks. Look for the Northern Star. That is my what is it called? Help me here.
Challenge.
That is the challenge. No, but the people who claim that the Earth is flat says that Australia is not real. For real, they do. I've lived in Australia for exactly 11 years, and it's as real as it can get. I've seen the little. Oh my word! That worked out nice. Oh, I'm so glad I did that. I just made this more pliable. I I took jojoba oil, and I just started working with the But yeah, people have said that. Go ahead and look it up. Do flat earthers say Australia is not real? And the big key is, not once have we ever seen the Northern Star in Australia. Not in any of the days or weeks or months have we ever seen the Northern Star in Australia. Now, if I was in America, I can see the Northern Star, but then I can't see what you call the Southern Cross, I guess they call it here. The Southern Cross. So it's quite interesting. Yeah, they say it's not real. They say Australia is not real. They say that we're paid actors. But then I'm going to say, if you think I'm a paid actor, I'm from America originally. Exactly. So I'm like, I'm not going on a tangent or anything. I'm just laughing on it because I'm like, you said what? You said what? Huh? Even Jeff's like, you said what? He's right now not fighting, but he's discussing with everyone. And they're like,
well, this is that. And a lot of the people, and he's on like a flat earth. Actually, he's on the world. There's one group that he goes on that's called the world or something. The world is not flat or something like that. I think it is. I think he's come up on that because of
Thing. One of all the London's creation.
yeah. But there was one time you were on the world's not flat or something like that, and he brings up that one thing. He brings up, why can I not see the northern star? Why? Explain to me why I cannot see the northern star. And they're like, well, are you looking correctly? And he's in Australia. He's looking everywhere. Right there. So I find it hilarious. No one wants to agree with us. That's fine. They win. Wants to agree with us. Right now, I'm working on a cute little, what you call, um, what is it called? Uh, Chameleon. Right now, I'm working on a chameleon. I'm working on the little part right here that's, very sharp. And I plan on making it very sharp soon. And I'm right now just blending it in because I want it all blended in before I go any further. And I also have to keep track of time because I have to leave by about 5 minutes before a certain time.
It is 9:24.
Yeah. That's why I started at 7:45 so I could get like one of the product projects that I'm working on. And also the beautiful resin project I've been working on. I'm trying to get them done. Yeah, that's looking good. And this is a chameleon. I'm making a chameleon right now. What do you think? Is he looking good? I'm not done with him. It's going to take me a little bit of time to work on him. I wanted to work on the Displacer Beast, and I mean, the Displacer Beast is close to being done. I need to finish the teeth. I don't know what happened to all the teeth. I have to redo the teeth because I think someone threw away my teeth, which is fun. That's another thing about being over here at my father in law's. Things get lost, things get thrown away. If it doesn't make sense, it gets thrown away or it gets lost. So much of my stuff, like, all those resin products I made and everything like that. Even one that had a ladybug on it. It was a oh, miracles. I can't think of it right now. So we're getting closer to the edge of his tail. This is where his tail goes. And that's going to be fun to work on. Trying to get his tail working. So what I might end up doing is I might put a little bit of this right in here and work it out a little bit. Oh, that looks so much nicer when it's working like that. And you're using your fingers to just get it nice and smooth. And you can use your fingers to just slightly rub over it and get all the hardness or whatever it is. Just make it nice and smooth. See it, you can't see where I started and where I stopped. You can't see that because I'm now using a little oil to kind of hide my work of moving back and forth and cleaning it up and making it look really good. And you can't see the what you call the wire that was down here. Can't see that. That's gone. Now you just use your fingers right here and you rub it in. And I'm very happy with how this is turning out. It's coming out really nice and it looks like a chameleon. It actually does look like a chameleon. Okay. So for now, he's got that part done. That looks amazing. It doesn't look like it doesn't look like it looks almost seamless and everything. Yeah. I have to work on the bottom half of it. And that's what this part's for. Is I'm taking some clay and I'm using a little bit of oil and I'm kneading it so I can fix any areas that has like uh, wires showing through or anything like that because I don't want the wires to show through on a chameleon. You don't want that. I also need to find something that I can push against it to make it have that skin where it's scaly. Wouldn't that be kind of cool? So, and as you can tell, I just got it nice and smooth and where I can actually make it nice and scaly later on. Yeah, that goes right in there. That goes over that, and that goes over this little section right here. And then you use your finger to rub over, and then you just push it in a little bit. And then you don't see that little scaly thing. So we're looking for that little piece that I just put there, and we're going to put it right in that little hole, not hole, but that little area right there. And then we're going to use this to work it in so it stays in place. So it's nice and smooth. We want it to be nice and smooth and rubbed in so it's nice and smooth and hide the fact that there was wire there. You don't want any of that wire to show up in your work. None of it. Okay, we did that part. I have a little bit of time. Audie, I need your help. I know it sounds crazy to say that, but I need your help. Um, I have to leave by 15 minutes from now. Can you keep track of that for me so I don't go over? Or 20 minutes from now? Yeah, 20 minutes from now. Ow, 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 ow. Yeah. I have to leave 20 minutes from now. Do you understand why I set up my YouTube today at 7:45 so I could at least have some time to work on some of these projects? Okay, I think we got it. I think we got it where it's nice and round. Now we're going to move him. Yeah, there's a meeting. Meeting with none other than, you know how I'm trying to get my business up and running and everything, and where she's probably going to tell me to give up on my business, and I'm not going to. I've already talked to my job provider, and she says not to give up. If you really had that passion to want to make that business work, it might take 2 to 3 years. That's what she said. It might take 2 to 3 years. It's not going to take one freaking year to get it working. Some people can, especially if they know how to advertise. I don't know how to advertise. I haven't figured out how to advertise. I can start trying to advertise on Facebook, but it doesn't work when you're in a place that is, I won't say drowning your creativity, because no one can drown my creativity. Does that make sense? But they can slow your creativity, if that makes sense. Am I right, hun, with what I said? Jeff?
Say again?
Someone can slow your creativity,
Yes.
but not drown it or stop it. But I'm not going to stop doing what I'm doing. I'm trying to get it to work. Trying to get everything to work the way I want it to work. It's not easy. I'll let you know that now. It's not easy trying to get your business up and running. And does that mean I'm going to give up on my business? No. Does that mean I might change the avenue of my business? Maybe. Does that mean I'm going to stop working toward my business? No. I will get this business up and running. It's just taking a little bit more time than I want. You know. So, yeah. Come on. Let go. Let go. Thank you. That's good. Keep going. And what I'm doing right now is basically softening it and making it where it's, because I'm right now working on the tail. Tail is going to be very interesting when I work on it. I have not figured out how to soften clay unless you use a little bit of like jojoba oil or oils. Another thing I use is my fingers and really push in and really push in, and I mean, I love how this turned out. That turned out good. Don't tell me it didn't. It did turn out good. But it's this part right here that's not wanting to stay in place. So what I might have to do is make a hole. Not a hole, but you know what I mean. Make a bit, let it dry, push a little hole in, and then push it in, and then use like a little super glue or something like that. You know what I'm talking about? Just something like that, maybe. I might have to do that instead of the other thing. And that's the problem with and I still need to make the teeth. I thought I had teeth, but hey, at least I have the main part done. I have this part done. Look at that. Isn't that cool? I got that part done. That looks amazing. It's done. It's ready. It's rearing. I'll have to paint it, but it's done. And you can even see the gooms of it, or the tentacle part of the gooms. It's done. But it's the part that, like, doing the feet, I have to redo the feet or fix the feet up. And I have to fix the teeth, make certain the teeth come on. And I might have to fix a little bit to make it growly. But other than that, I did really good. I feel I reached goals here on that. So, yeah. Am I glad I have YouTube? Yeah, I'm actually happy. I've been doing YouTubing for 5 years. I did hit my 5-year birthday on YouTubing, or 5-year anniversary. Am I doing very good at it like everybody else? No. But the thing is, I have a certain audience, right? So, yeah. I have you, Audie. I have Dimitri. I have some people that come back to visit. But I am doing a lot of different things. I'm not just a diamond painting YouTube. I'm not just resin. I do a lot of different things. I decided I'll game on Mondays. On Wednesdays, I work on the crochet, anything else that's, like crochet. Knitting, I'm not really strong on. Beading, I'll start doing beading. By the way, I want to show you my new beads. Okay, sorry. I get really excited about the beads. But yeah, the beads. Okay, I think we have a little spot. Now, what I'm going to do here, I think, to elevate or bring this up, I really need it right on this thing right here. And then I need to bring it in and suction it in. And if it wasn't for the fact that I have to go to the meeting, I would probably go for about 3 hours, but I can't today. I have a meeting. I have to go to it. It's part of the okay, where are you? Where are you? Found you. So what I need is that part right here to hold it in place like that. And then take that out and hold it in place like that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to fix it. Make sure I have this in the way I want it to go. And hold it in place like that with that little section like that. And pull it out. And that will hold a little spot right here. So I fix that part up. And then same over here. I have to fix this. It's driving me nuts. Until I know it's all fixed, I am not going to be happy with it. So we're going to fix it right here. One thing Jeff and I discussed is when we do get our home, bring it, bring it out, bring a lot of the things that we've been doing out in, not out in public, but what we want to do. What is our plan? What is our thoughts? What do we want to do? So I want it kind of like that, where it's nice and that's pushed in, looking good, and that will hold that. We want it to hold it in place, and we want to hold this in place. So what we're going to do is we're fixing this one out a little bit. I told you I'll work a little bit on the I have to get this thing to work. It's not doing it the way I want it to do, so we're going to do it a different route. There we go. Nope, that's not it. Where are you? So let's see what we can do here. I think we got it finally. Got it where it's gonna stay in place. Yeah, I think that's gonna be where I want it, right in there. And then we'll check this to make sure we got it in the right area. And that can go up like that a little bit. That over that way a little bit. Yeah. We just want to fix the this part up and then cook it in the oven and make certain it's ready. Because what I think is going on is because it's too heavy in the oven, it just wants to break down. So we're right now just tightening this so it's nice and like it's seamless, like there's no problems with it at all. And take a little bit of this and put it in here. Put it in that little hole right there and rub it in a little bit. Where it's attached. That way I want it. Something like that, I think. As long as it stays in place, and that's the big key. Is it's not going to be cooked together, because I've learned that if it cooks together, it goes every which way, and I don't like that. Do you, hon?
Say that again.
I don't like when this goes every which way. No. So that one will be tight like that. And this one will be worked in like this. And then what I'll do is I'll just tighten it on this side right here. So it's nice and flat. We want it to look pretty reasonable. I told you I'm working on the tail. I'm working on all types of things. Now, what I want to do is I want to aim this this way and stay right in that little section. Now I want to pull this out like this. Pop out. Come on, pop out, pop out, pop out. There, pop out. And you, pop out. That's what I think I'll do, because it's not doing what I expected it to do. So we're going to do it that way, and then we'll just cook it in the oven. Make certain this is nice and tight right in here. Nice and tight in here, because we want it to be nice and tight. And what we'll do is we'll take a little bit of this. 48. Yeah. Shortly, I have to leave. Like, really soon. Because I have an appointment in a short amount of time. But I was able to do my live, so I'm feeling good. So very shortly, guys, I will be leaving. I might make up for it next week and make it go for 3.5 hours. I don't know. It's up to it's really up to a lot of things, because we have guests coming over too. Yes, you heard correctly. We have guests coming over. And I don't know how long they're staying. I think they said 3 days. So we'll see. There. One last part right in here. Yeah. Then I'll just cook this in the oven, put it on, maybe put just very little bit of stuff on it, and it should hold it in place and no more breaking apart. That's my hope. So yes. So today I have to go. If you like my video, give me a thumbs up. Please subscribe. If you haven't subscribed, please ring the bell so you know when I upload another video. And last but not least, please you not go. Okay. I'm trying to understand you not go. Okay. Anyways, please subscribe. If you haven't subscribed, please ring the bell so you know when I upload another video. Please comment and please ring the bell. Many blessings and shalom. I'll talk to you guys. I'll talk to you guys next week on Monday. My Monday, as I'm doing gaming. Okay. Many blessings and shalom, guys. I got to get going. I am going to be going to a meeting very shortly. So I got to go. And I'm about to, excuse me, sneeze. So I'll talk to you later. Shalom and many blessings, guys. Bye. Okay.